Well, hello there, children. I'm Mr. Rogers. No, just kidding. I swear I'm feeling like it's a children's TV show when I sit in this big rocking chair when I make these videos. But that's beside the point. Got the mate pajarito again. Although that shipment of 60 kilos finally came in, so I'll have a review on Tranquera and Selecta coming out soon, as well as some others. My dad got some samples of crap from yerbamate.us, so maybe I'll finally get him on the mate. But boom, mate is not the point of this video, so I'm gonna put that gourd down. This is the first video in my I've talked about thrift shops before. This is the first one in my series of videos about thrift shopping, and how to get good deals in thrift stores, what to look for, all that good stuff. That was not good. So yeah, I'm also going to be talking about everything else, living on the cheap, living for free, reducing your footprint, getting stuff done. So today we're going to talk a little bit about shoes. This is a pair of Adidas I bought from Goodwill the other day. They are almost brand new. Adidas, I love Adidas. They're actually a fairly reasonable company. They allow their workers to unionize, which is nice, and they're helping to eliminate all sweatshops and get their workers unionized. As far as I know, it's the latest I've heard. So that's pretty cool. But yes, I bought these for $6. This is a freaking nice pair of Adidas. I think these are around $90 if you buy them new. But when they first came out, they were probably a bit more than that. They're Adidas High EXTs. This is the gray lime green color scheme. And just from thrift shopping, I've become a little bit of a sneakerhead, so you might see some more videos on sneakers that I've found. And basically, there's a few things to look for when you're buying shoes. It's one thing I gotta talk about. Another is pricing, and I'm also going to talk about what to do with your shoes once you got them, how to clean them and sanitize them. Although if you buy a good pair of shoes, you shouldn't need to do too much of that. Okay, so first you can tell how much a shoe's been worn, by creasing. There's a little bit of creasing on the toes of these, but that's pretty much all the creasing that there is on the entire shoe, and that's bound to happen. I mean, your toes are going to start creasing a little bit within a few days of wearing them. What it looked like with this pair of shoes, the reason they were donated to Goodwill, is that it looked like someone had worn them in the mud a little bit and decided they just didn't want to clean them and just gave them to Goodwill. So I have a little bit more cleaning to do, but I might not even do it because I'm just going to wear these. There was this big splotch of mud across the midsole, and it went up onto the suede a little bit, but I just went at it with a wet paper towel, got that mud off. You can take a toothbrush to get into the cracks and stuff, and it'll clean up really nice. You can use tooth whitening gel to whiten up slightly yellowed midsoles, but still, if you get a good pair of shoes, you shouldn't need to do that. Shoelaces, I didn't bleach them yet. You can see those little black lines, but they were a little bit dirty, so what I did was I filled up my sink with hot water, lukewarm, and I took the laces and I soaked them in that, squeezed them out a bunch of times, took fantastic spray and sprayed up the laces with that and sponged it and stuff, and it cleaned them up really nice. Now, when you're looking at your shoe in the store, when you see a nice pair of shoes that looks almost new, you're just like, oh, it's really sweet, is to pull out your phone if you have a smartphone, and look them up. See if how expensive they are, if you're trying to find pricier shoes, that you wouldn't normally be able to get. Look up, see how much they're worth, I mean, you could even resell them. But that's what I do. I'd look up, see what they are, if they're good quality, when they came out, all that good stuff. And if you decide you want them, look inside the shoe. One indicator of wear is the tag. If you look in the tag of your shoe that you wear every day, it'll probably be all worn out and dingy and nasty, and all this stuff will be rubbed off. These tags are freaking brand new, and they're just printed on, so it is like perfect. If I'm looking at this right, these were made in 2012, and it's 2013 right now, so that's definitely a plus. Let me look at the other tag. Yeah, it looks like they were made in March of 2012, so these are pretty damn new. If there's writing inside, which these don't, but if there's writing on the insole, look at that. That might be a good indicator. Well, it is. If it's rubbed off, you don't want them. But if it's nice and pristine, that's how you know they're a good buy. And another thing you're going to want to do is feel inside the shoe. If it's not, if the insole has like these really big indents, like where you can feel where each toe was inside the shoe, and you can feel where the heel was, there's like an actual physical indentation in there, don't buy them. That's disgusting. Those have been worn to all hell. You can also check the stitching. If your shoe has a rubber midsole like this, where you see stitches in there, you can check those, see how well those are holding up. I mean, if they're pristine, then you're good. If it's suede, make sure it's fairly clean, because suede is a bitch to clean. That's all there is to it. Look for any color that's rubbed off. Look for scratches and dings and dents. So that's pretty much what you do when you're looking for your shoe. And when you get it home, one of the first things you want, and make sure it's a good price. It's a good buy. You can also check the treads. I forgot to say that. This one is a neon marker line. I think they did that in the store at Goodwill. But and I shopped at Goodwill and thrift stores before that freaking Macklemore song, so don't think I'm a freaking hipster. But yeah, check the soles, see how dirty they are, see how worn down they are. So once you get it home, you're gonna want some sort of antibacterial, antifungal type spray. Antimicrobial. You can get it at the store for like $3 or $4, and you can get this kind of baking soda in it, which takes away some smell too. And you just take off the laces, and you're going to be cleaning the shoe like I was talking about, how to clean the laces. And you can also clean the suede. You can look up online. There's plenty of videos out there on how to clean suede. But you can clean all the rubber with like a toothbrush and some soap, dish soap. But you're going to spray all up in the shoe so that it's and let that sit for a while. You might want to spray it 2 or 3 times so that it disinfects the shoe. And that's pretty much it. Lace it back up after you have it all cleaned up. You can look up videos on how to clean shoes. I don't need to talk about that. But lace it back up and you're good to go. And you'll have a freaking nice pair of shoes. I'll be wearing these for a long time. So that's pretty much it. My camera's about to run out of time, so